Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 268. It's a Soviet Tier 10 tank destroyer, and it's on the north spawn of Abbey under the command of Awppenheimer. And he's back in platoon with Chucky Claw, and this time Chucky's in the Gorilla 15, the Tier 10 German tank destroyer. So, looks like Chucky's going to go over the cliff. Whoa! No problem. Now, the Object 268, based on the T10, you can see that V shape on the hull at the front, on the upper plate. It's got a 152mm gun, capable of 750 alpha. And of course, it was weight limited to 50 tons. They didn't want to develop a too heavy super tank destroyer. A lot of the tank destroyers that the Soviets built, got a big hit there, but it's a low roll, 667. The Soviets didn't want to build too heavy tanks because they realized there were bridges in Europe that their vehicles couldn't cross. So if they did invade Europe, or Western Europe, they would have a hell of a job trying to cross bridges. Of course, they didn't actually do it, but I think it was Chucky Claw got the kill on that Type 4 Heavy. Well, Awppenheimer knows where that enemy tank was and fired a round in, but took one back from the Striv 1030. Now, this is a Tier 10 battle on a 357 matchup, so being top tier, it's going to be difficult for him to earn XP, and he took another round from that 103, and he's about to cross in front of the gap, and it looks like the enemy has the Abbey ground, so he's keeping to the right to avoid any shots on him from that LT-432 that was seen up there. He's already lost half his health, doesn't want to lose too much more. And there's a T-44, and he's now missing most of his hit points and was immediately wiped out by a T-49. So 2.2k of damage already, and Chucky Claw's following Awppenheimer, or is he? No, he's actually staying back. Awppenheimer's being very aggressive, fires one into that Striv, takes 705 back from him for all the damage he did earlier in the game. And I think Chucky's having a go at him as well. Okay, one more. Thank you! In fact, I think that one was aided by the enemy, because I'm pretty sure that one of his own teammates was pushing him up the cliff, trying to get him up onto the heights. It didn't work. You know, going for the T-69, and he's immediately killed by Chucky Claw from a distance. That's a good combination. That he was waiting for Awppenheimer to do the initial damage and then put the kill shot in straight away afterwards. So Chucky Claw's got 3 kills already. 3. Okay, pushing ahead. Got a defender. Auto aims on, 777, that's a high roll. Putting back, bounced around from the defender. Okay, moving on. Still 8 enemy out there. Oh, no, 7 now. The defender's gone. Here's the T-28 prototype. Now, that is the Scream. Oh, took around from a Yank Tiger. That's the 128mm one. And also from the T-28. Now, when I say the T-28 prototype is the Scream, it's got a skin on it which has got the Edward Monk picture on its roof. And if you don't believe me, I can probably show that to you in another video. But the T-28 has been wiped out by Awppenheimer, and there's that Yank Tiger, the Tier 9 tank destroyer, and he takes one up the rear, Klaus Kellerman style. Shoot him in the ass. Now he's still got the ass, but is he going to get him on the side instead? So he's going to spoon him. Oh, he's gone. So there are now only 4 enemies left. They're all on the west side of the map. We're not going to sit in the cap. We're going after them. Now, Chucky Claw's got 5 kills now. Awppenheimer's got 2. So it's a possibility of a brothers in arms if he can get 1 kill in. But I think it's going to be an ask to get round there in time. I think he's going to stay low, go round and see if he can catch up with the Ship Barn and the Badger. All that's holding them from the cap is an ISM. Now, forward speed of this tank destroyer is 48 kilometers an hour, so he should be able to catch up. I think so. Unfortunately, the Object 268 never actually got put into production. It was a prototype. It did actually get... They manufactured the prototype in '56, and it passed the trials. Everybody said it was good, it was okay, but they just never put it in for mass production. Now, can he get that Badger or the... There's only one enemy left. It is the Badger. He needs that Badger in order to get his brothers in arms. Chucky's up here already, going for the kill. Lower plates. Oh my god, look at that! What a kill! That was fabulous. That's a brothers in arms. 9 kills between them. They killed the majority of the enemy team. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh my god, look at these results. It's an ace tanker by Awppenheimer in the Object 268. He also picked up his second mark of excellence in that game, a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. And of course he was doing that because he was way up at the front, being very aggressive with the enemy. A duelist badge, a fire for effect, and a bruiser medal out of that one. He also picked up a Spartan medal because he bounced around when he had less than 10% of his hit points remaining. A brothers in arms for getting 3 kills in a platoon with somebody else who also got 3 kills. A high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle. A Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else. And the tank sniper for doing the most damage at more than 300 meters. Oh, that's an amazing array of medals. Well, it's quite a few, let's put it that way. And the win rate for that game, 9,198. So excellent game. Let's have a look at the team scores. There you go, right at the top of the table, 7,453 hit points of damage. It's nearly double. It's not quite double, actually. The Badger did 4,651 and the 50 TP 3,849. We can see that Chucky Claw wasn't that far behind with 3,350. And then when we see kills, it was actually Chucky Claw who got the highest. He got 6. He got a Top Gun. He beat Brothers in Arms and Top Gun. And then we can see Awppenheimer with 3 kills. Between them, 9 kills, more than any other, well, more than their team combined. So let's have a look at the XP. And that goes to Awppenheimer, 1,159 base experience points, and that's because he was doing a huge amount of spotting for his teammates by being right up front and allowing them to get hits on the enemy. And then came the 50 TP, he got 1,035, Captain Shadow with 902 in the LT, and then we got Chucky Claw in his Gorilla. He managed to get 776 base experience points. So let's have a look at detail. Well, 12 shots fired, 12 direct hits, 11 penetrations. Only 1 shot didn't actually penetrate and do damage to the enemy. All of them connected with the enemy, so he was accurately to a fault firing at the enemy. 7,453 hit points, of which 2,192 were at more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits from the enemy. 4 of them were penetrations, 3 non-penetrations, and block damage of 680 hit points. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and did damage assistance. This is the spotting assistance, 1,853 hit points, and that's why he managed to get such a high XP, even though he was high top tier. On a premium count, he earned 83,049 credits from that game, 21,000 for the repair and 19,000 for the ammunition. He took away 41,611 credits. He received 7 awards for getting those medals, such a large number of medals, and also earned 1,738 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, 3,477 taken away. Let's have a look at the platoon together. Look at that. Between them, it's 10,803 hit points of damage. That is a huge score, and it definitely appears to be more than the rest of the team combined. It appears to be. I'll have to check that later. But it's an absolutely fantastic display of how efficient Awppenheimer and Chucky Claw can be together. Just as efficient as when he's with Jiffy as well. But a great battle, and what a selection of medals to go home with. That is one hell of a game. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.